All right, AI enthusiasts, buckle up because today we are diving headfirst into the world of SAM2.
SAM 2. It's not just some software update. This is next level stuff.
It's like the team behind the original SAM, which was already incredible at picking out objects and images, said, hold my data set, and taught a computer to really see
Yeah.
in videos.
Yeah, videos.
Yep.
Mind-blowing, right?
This tech is about to change everything.
It's true. SAM 2 is a massive leap forward in how computers understand what they're seeing. It's not just about recognizing your cat in a YouTube video. We're talking about teaching machines to actually segment what they see.
Okay, hold up. Segment. For those of us who haven't dedicated our lives to AI, what does that even mean?
Imagine you want to isolate an object from everything else around it. Like you want to draw a perfect outline around something.
So if I want to make my dog disappear in a photo,
Well, you'd be segmenting your dog out of the image, exactly.
okay, but why is that important?
Think about it. For a self-driving car, to know if that blob ahead is a pedestrian or a fire hydrant, it needs to segment it out from the background.
So segmentation is how AI understands the different parts of what it's seeing. But weren't there already AI models doing this? What makes SAM2 so special?
Think of previous models as specialists. They could do one thing really well, but ask them to do something else.
Yeah.
Not so much. SAM 2 is like the ultimate multitasker.
So instead of one AI to identify a basketball, another one to track a dog, and another one to...
Exactly. SAM 2 can do it all. It's built on this wild idea of segmenting anything, and I mean anything.
Whoa, okay, so it's versatile. But how does it actually work? Can you break it down for us?
Imagine using a drawing program, and you want to select something. You might click on it, draw a box around it, maybe even scribble a rough outline. That's promptable segmentation with SAM 2.
It's like SAM2 can read your mind.
Kind of. You give it a simple visual cue, and boom, it understands what you want to isolate.
That is seriously cool.
It gets even better. Imagine highlighting a basketball in the first frame of a video. SAM 2 remembers that basketball and perfectly tracks it throughout the entire video, even when it's partially hidden.
No way. It remembers what to track.
Yep. That's the memory attention at play. And it all happens insanely fast. We're talking 6 times faster than the original SAM.
6 times?
Yeah.
Seriously. But to be that good, they must have trained it on a ridiculous amount of data, right?
You're absolutely right. The data set for SAM 2 is massive. But it's not just about the amount of data. It's also about the quality. Meta, the team behind SAM 2, created this ingenious data engine to make it all happen.
A data engine, is that like a real thing, or did you just make that up?
It's a very real, very sophisticated system for collecting, labeling, and organizing all that data.
So millions of cat videos, huh?
Not quite. Think more along the lines of footage from 47 different countries capturing all sorts of everyday scenes and objects.
So instead of a million pictures of a chair, they showed it a million different chairs in a million different settings.
Exactly. They wanted SAM 2 to work in the real world, not just a lab.
That's brilliant. So we've got this crazy, powerful, super fast AI that can basically segment anything. What's next? What can we actually do with it?
Oh man, you are going to love this. Get ready because we're about to dive into some seriously cool applications. Get ready to have your mind blown because we're talking about a seismic shift in like video editing, special effects, even robotics and augmented reality.
Okay, well, slow down. That's a lot to unpack. Let's start with video editing. How is SAM2 going to change the game for editors, like, well, the people editing this deep dive?
Imagine no more spending hours painstakingly masking out objects frame by frame. SAM 2 can just automate that entire process.
Are you saying editors can just tell SAM2, hey, get rid of that microphone in the background, and it just does it in every shot?
Yep. And it gets even cooler when you think about special effects. Imagine creating hyper-realistic CGI characters that blend seamlessly with live-action footage, even in complex scenes, fast-moving scenes.
So we're talking about those big-budget Hollywood effects becoming accessible to, like, someone making a YouTube video in their basement.
It's democratizing creativity, for sure. But it goes way beyond just entertainment. Remember how we talked about SAM 2 understanding the real world? There's huge potential in robotics.
Okay, now we're getting into sci-fi territory. How do you connect an AI that can, like, spot a coffee cup to a robot butler?
Well, think about it. For robots to be truly useful in our world, they need to be able to see and understand their surroundings like we do.
So instead of just being programmed to pick up a specific object in a specific place, a robot with SAM2 could, what, adapt to different environments, identify all sorts of objects, even figure out how to use them.
You got it. We're talking about robots that can grasp objects they've never seen before, manipulate tools, navigate crowded rooms, the works.
That's wild. No more awkward robot fails on YouTube. But you also mentioned augmented reality. Where does that fit into all of this?
Imagine putting on those AR glasses that can overlay digital objects onto the real world. But instead of those objects looking like they're just floating there, they actually interact with their surroundings. That's the power of SAM 2.
Hold on. So you're saying I could be walking down the street, see my friend's new car, point my phone at it, and instantly pull up all the specs and reviews?
And that's not all. Imagine trying on clothes virtually, but you actually see how they would look on you in your own room. Or picture attending a live concert from your living room, but it feels like the band is right there in front of you.
Okay, my mind is officially blown.
And we're only scratching the surface here. The researchers are most excited about teaching SAM2 to understand relationships between objects.
Relationships. Like this water bottle is on the table, not a part of the table.
Yes, SAM2 is already amazing at identifying objects, but imagine it understanding those deeper relationships and interactions. A chair isn't just a chair, it's something you sit on. This deeper level of understanding could change everything.
I am completely with you. This is incredible.
It really is. It's like witnessing the birth of a new era of AI. But with all this crazy potential, we need to make sure we're using it ethically.
That's a really good point. It's easy to get lost in the excitement of it all. So where do we go from here? What's next for Sam 2? It's like we're living in the future, you know? All that sci-fi stuff we used to dream about is becoming real right in front of us.
No doubt. It's a truly incredible time to be working with AI.
So where do we even go from here? What kind of breakthroughs are next?
Ugh, the million-dollar question. I'd love to have that crystal ball be on a beach somewhere instead of here.
Haha, right. But on a serious note, what are the researchers hoping to achieve with SAM2 moving forward?
Well, one thing that really excites them is the idea of teaching Sam to understand the purpose of objects, how we actually use things in the real world. Remember our robot example earlier?
Yeah, the whole robot butler idea.
Exactly. Right now, SAM2 can recognize a hammer, but imagine if it actually understood that a hammer is used for pounding, that it can be used to build things or even break things.
Okay, that's crazy. It's like you're talking about giving AI common sense.
That's the goal, to move beyond just recognizing what something is and into the realm of understanding what something is for. That's when things get really interesting.
Yeah, a little exciting and a little scary at the same time.
Definitely. And that's why it's so important that we're having these conversations, right? It's not just about the wow factor of AI, but also about making sure we're developing and using it responsibly.
Right, like great power, great responsibility, all that.
Exactly. It's on all of us to ensure AI benefits humanity as a whole.
Couldn't agree more. So for our listeners who are just as blown away by Sam 2 as we are, where can they go to dive in and learn more?
Meta actually released a really awesome online demo. You can try out SAM2 for yourself.
Wait, really? I can just go online and play around with this cutting-edge tech.
Upload your own videos or images, give SAM2 prompts, and just see what it can do.
That's incredible. I know what I'm doing after this.
Me too. It's seriously impressive.
Well, on that note, I think it's time to wrap up this deep dive. A huge thank you to you, expert speaker's name, for this incredible look into the world of Sam 2.
It was my pleasure. Always loved geeking out about AI.
To everyone listening, thank you for joining us. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep those questions coming. This is The Deep Dive. Signing off.